Hello and welcome to WordPress Tip of the Week. This is week number 35. In this video, we're going to talk about adding roles. Now, WordPress by default comes with 5 roles built in, which are customer, subscriber, editor, contributor, and administrator. So let's say you wanted to make a new role. Well, there's a great plugin to show you how to do that. So let's get started. This one is called User Role Editor. What the User Role Editor does is it allows you to create additional roles for such things as protected content or membership or special function or things like that. So it's a really neat plugin. So let's go ahead and install it. We're going to go to Plugins, click on Add New. And then up here in search, we're going to type in User Role Editor. Okay, there it is. And then we're going to click on Install Now. And then let's go ahead and activate. Okay, so now that we got our plugin installed, let's go over to the User menu and go down to User Role Editor. Okay, so here is where you can select the role that you want to change. And then down here under Group, here is where you can adjust its capabilities. Now there's 138 different capabilities that you can assign here. So it's pretty extensive. You can do such things as giving this particular role the ability to create users, or to say delete plugins, or all kinds of different things, such as like deleting products or deleting shop orders, which you wouldn't want to do for a subscriber, of course. But here is where it's really cool. You can click on Add Role, and then this is where you're gonna give it a role name. Now this can be anything you want it to be. So let's say, for example, we'll call this VIP, because we're setting up a role for protected content only available to people who purchase our Platinum plan. And then display role is what it's displayed as. We'll also call it VIP. And now here, what you can do is, if you have a role that's close to what your role that you're creating is, you can actually click on it, and what it'll do is it'll make a copy of the capabilities from one of these roles and put it into our new VIP role. Well, in our case, this actually comes in handy because since the VIP is just a Platinum member, they're having similar properties and capabilities as a subscriber. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and select subscriber, and then all you have to do is click on Add Role. Now the VIP will have the same capabilities as the subscriber right at the moment. So what you can do is, for a subscriber, it's not too many roles, or not too many capabilities, I should say. Let me scroll down here so we can see it a little better. So basically what it is subscribers have the ability to read, and that's pretty much about it. So that gives them more than enough capability to do what they have to do. And the same thing with our VIP clients. We can keep it that way for reading. Say, for example, that we later on decide to give the VIPs a little special extra treatment. Let's say, for example, that we're going to allow them to upload files. So all we have to do is check Upload Files and then click on Update. And now VIPs will have the ability to upload files, whereas a normal subscriber won't. Another thing that you can do is you can rename a role. Say, for example, you didn't want to call it VIP, you wanted to call it something else. You can click on Rename Role, and then the role that's currently selected is the one that comes up. So like if we had subscriber currently selected, subscriber would show here. So then you can just type in whatever change you want and then click on rename role. But I'm not going to do that because we don't need to. Now chances are you're not going to use this next one, or you're not going to need to use this next one, where you can actually add another capability. So if you click on add capability, you're going to give it an ID, and then that's when you add the capability. And let's just say, for example, we're going to put in test. Click on add capability. Okay. And now basically what it is it will show up in our list here. Scroll down, scroll down, scroll down. Some more. See? And then here's our test. And then what you would have to do is you would have to go in and actually upload another plugin to edit the capabilities. But that's really beyond the scope of what we're doing, and we really don't need to do that. So of course now, since you added a capability, you also have an option to delete it. So you can select the capability you want, test, and then click on delete. And then of course you get the warning, and then there you go. Now the reason why it showed another square above that is because we had the read checked, but read is a built-in capability that you cannot delete, so that's why it showed just a blank box. And then lastly, what you can do is you can click on delete role. So for example, if you wanted to get rid of VIP, just click on delete role, click on OK, and then now it's gone. So as you can see, it's gone from our list. So what makes User Role Editor so powerful is that you can, number one, create roles. You can also add capabilities and pinpoint it down to specific capabilities that you want that role to accomplish. So you can really impose certain limitations and special functionality on a particular role. And what's nice is you can also add roles, and later on, if you need to, go ahead and delete them. Well, that wraps up this week's WordPress tip of the week. I hope you liked this video, and I invite you to subscribe to our channel. And remember, at the end of each month, all new subscribers will be put into a drawing for a free WordPress course. So be sure to tell a friend. And we still have a lot of fresh content coming out each Saturday during 2018. Right now we're on week number 35, so we got 17 more weeks of WordPress. So until next week, take care. Bye.